account, we're going to collect an instance of the source for each particle. The result is going to be an array containing all those instances of the original teapot. Since we created our instances already, we can delete the source. Now we can create a loop going from the animation range start to the animation range end. This is the scene time. And we can use a step of, let's say, 5. We can also go with a step of 1, but it's going to be a little bit slower. We change the slider time to the current value in the loop. It's basically moving the time slider from 0 to 100. Then for every particle, we're going to set in the target particle system the particle index to the current index of this loop. This makes the corresponding particle the active one. And then with animate on, which internally enables the auto key creation, we take the current object from the array of instances, the one corresponding to the current particle, and set its transform, the transformation matrix, to the transformation matrix of the current particle. The property particle Tm corresponds to the transformation matrix of the current particle in the particle system. This is the end of the I loop, and this is the end of the T loop. We can put the whole code in a local scope and evaluate. After the 2 loops have been executed, we can disable the particle system and take a look at the result. Now we have instances of a teapot, disable real time, which are moving in a similar fashion and also rotating exactly as the original particles. Since the teapots are instances of each other, we can select any of them and change any of the properties. And all the other objects are going to react. The beauty of this approach is that every single object is a separate node with its own keyframes, and we can manipulate those keyframes after the fact. This basically bakes the animation of the particles into scene nodes. Those scene nodes could be, for example, used as emitters of other particles, and for example, when simulating dynamic collisions, we can create a particle system, use some deflectors to perform the simulation, then bake the animation of the particles into scene nodes and tweak the animation to match the desired motion.